Good morning. Welcome to this September 3rd, 2025 Board of Sanitary Commissioners meeting. If you would all rise with me, recite the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All members of the board are present today. There are no excused absences. With that said, we will now entertain public comment. Those wishing to make public comment, approach the podium and then we'll be limited to 3 minutes. We waited 3 beats. There are no takers. We move on to our consideration of our August 20th, 2025 board minutes. Would any commissioner like to make a motion in regards to those board minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve. Second motion.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Moving on, we'll consider the register of claims totaling $1,215,967.00. Would any commissioner like to clarify or speak about any of the claims presented? Seeing no takers, would anyone like to make a motion regarding the register of claims? I will move to approve.
Second.
Having a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, register of claims totaling $1,215,967.00 is approved. Next, we have a district administrator update with Mr. Conrad. Good morning, Rick.
Morning, Rick Conrad, District Administrator. Let's start with the relatively short traffic update here. We are continuing to work on Hudson. And we're going to be moving to 9th Street between Elliott Point for some minor repairs. I think those are going to extend farther south as time goes on. And the tieback levee work continues. Expand on that one a little bit. I know we've talked about this a lot, but the district's responsible for about 6 miles of levee in the district, within the city limits. This is hundreds of millions of dollars of homes and businesses that are all protected. And we are responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of this levee, which was built by the Army Corps of Engineers in the 1940s-ish. Overall, the levee functions very well. But we do have some issues on the far east end. And the concern there is mainly for the most severe case flood. So what they used to call it the 100-year flood, and we call it the 1% flood. But in those most extreme circumstances, we run into some maintenance issues that are not very easy for us to deal with. One of them that is the biggest concern is that the Army Corps relied on the railroad embankments as part of the levee and line of protection, but we're not able to do maintenance on them. The railroad is not going to be real thrilled if we're running through there digging holes to check or rebuilding. So that has very much complicated things. It's also led to a few issues where the levee is maybe a foot or 2 lower than it should be. So what the district has decided to do is essentially just build a new levee in this area. We basically moved it back maybe less than 1/4 of a mile. This will save us millions of dollars in the short term. And then it's going to continue to save us money in maintenance as the years go on, because now we can access everything to access. So they are continuing construction work out there in preparation for this. And we did finally get approval from the Army Corps. So we know that eventually they will approve this as the new official line of protection. Long story short, very good news. Saves a bunch of money and make sure that people in the city are protected. Our design work for multiple long-term control plan projects is continuing. Those are going very well. I'm always impressed with the engineers we've selected. They've come up with some really good innovative ideas that are going to ensure these projects work well, and maybe even save a little bit of money. But those are continuing. And then at some point we'll get to the construction phase. Also quickly mention the Bureau of Water Quality. They have a mussel propagation project that they do as part of their water quality work, and they got some recognition recently in the Indiana Outdoor Magazine. See an article about them. And there's also an article from the Ball Brothers Foundation, which is one of our funding partners. So congratulations to them. It's a really exciting project. Won't get into it too much here today, but if anybody has any interest, they do take classroom visits and visits from the public on appointment. You can come see what they're doing out there. Pretty exciting and novel stuff. With that, I will be happy to field any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Oh, Mr. Clark, questions or comments?
No questions. I appreciate the levy update on your side.
Mr. Sullivan?
Just kudos to everybody. This was a very favorable and as always, honest report to the committee. You and your team are doing fantastic. Yeah.
And I
Mr. Overton?
Ditto to that, and thank you, and no questions.
Mr. Schmidt?
Gonna do what everyone else has said. Congratulations to Bureau of Water Quality on that award. I was out about 3 or 4 years ago. You guys explained that program to me, how vital it is to our river system. So congratulations again.
Yep, we're 4 dittos deep, so I'll leave it there. Good job, everybody involved. Thank you, Ray. All right, moving on to old business. Are there any commissioners with old business? Seeing none, we will move on to our new business. We have item number 1, approval of new guaranteed savings contract for engineering for the LTCP long-term control plan. Mr. Conley.
All right, so this contract basically sets our requirements with Bowen for construction work that's going to be associated with a lot of the ban and bond expenses, and it's going to be primarily related to the long-term control plan work. The contract language is identical to what we have used in the past with Bowen. They've done this for us before. It is a procedure that has really worked out great from our perspective. Under these contract requirements, they will give us an estimate for a project, and then they are not permitted to have change orders. So the requirement is essentially that they must come in under their estimated cost. If they go over, they have to eat that cost. If they come in under, that gets returned to us as savings that we can then use towards another project if we choose. It's a big one. So if there are any questions, I have to see that Alec Goodall is here from Bowen to help answer questions as well. But again, it's something we're really familiar with, and this is going to be what we use to apply to a number of contracts through our projects through the next 2 years. And if you have any questions, I do my best to answer them or pass them on to Alec.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Mr. Clark, question or comment?
No questions.
Mr. Sully?
No.
Mr. Overton?
I'm glad to see our relationship with Bowen continue. They've done good work.
Mr. Smith?
No questions. Thank you.
Just to reiterate, Bowen was the only respondent to our RFP for this project, and the contract has been reviewed by our legal team and approved. And beyond that, basically Alex got another 10 years worth of work here in Muncie, so probably start the house hunt soon. That said, we're looking forward to getting some of this work done and basically complying with the rules and regulations in the state of Indiana and the EPA that we're required to do with this long-term program. So that's all I have. Thanks, Rick. Hey, finish it off. Additional board conflicts. Mr. Clark,
Not at this time, Mr. President.
Mr. Sully,
Not at this time.
Mr. Overton. No questions. Mr. Smith.
No questions, comments.
We already gave kudos to the Bureau of Water Quality. I will say I did appreciate our
We do need to approve.
We do need you.
Yeah, wasn't.
no, my bad.
Tim was checking me, he got you.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right, back to new business. Item number 1, approval of new guaranteed savings contract with Bowen Engineering for long-term control plan. Mr. Conrad did present that. And I would entertain a motion at this time.
So moved.
I will second. Having motion second, all in favor, say aye. Right, contract is a. All right, additional board topics from back. Mr. Smith,
No, nothing additional.
back to me. let's see, where was it? Anyway, at our employee appreciation day, just want to say we appreciate everything that everybody in the district does for the district and for the city of Muncie and the outlying areas. Things are going pretty well, and knock on all the wood that is available, knock on, every department is really pulling their weight, and it's just, it's great to be part of a well-running organization. Knock on another piece of wood at that moment, but that's all I have. With that said, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
So,
All right,
second.
got a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. This meeting is adjourned. Thanks.